Novak here with the Career Center of the East Baton Rouge Parish Library. Today I want to walk you through how to apply for a job with one of my favorite sandwich shops, Jimmy John's. So as soon as I take myself out of the picture, we will get going. As you can see, we're already on Jimmy John's website. And now we're looking for something called jobs, careers, employment opportunities, and we don't see it up here. And then it is usually at the very bottom. And here it is, careers. So we click on careers. So let's start for searching by zip code or location. 70806 is our zip code. So let's go and see what comes up. And now actually it tells us not jobs in our area, but jobs by category. Okay, that's fine too. So we want to work as a store team member. So let's click on that. So it gives us all the different store team member jobs. Now we don't want to do this in Oregon. That's not where we live. So we're looking for jobs in Louisiana. And this is funny. This is not in alphabetical order here, the states, but actually in the order of openings. So we're in Louisiana and we are in Baton Rouge. So let's see what we have. We have a number of team member jobs or delivery driver jobs at different locations, but we want to apply as team member today. So we're just picking this one. Perkins Road works for us. So we click on apply now. And then we get started. Okay, now we will fill out what they ask us to do. Every field that has a blue asterisk, we have to fill out. So we are applying today as Jane Public, and she was born on July 4th. And here you have to create a 4-digit PIN to create your account with Jimmy John's. So when you come back to check on your application, they will ask you for that PIN. And next. Nope, we don't want you to save the password. Okay, here they tell us what we need to fill out this application. We have all this information. So we are in the US. Now you need to sign off on e-signature disclosures and consent. So I encourage you to open these. You always want to know what you sign. Open these, read them, and then go back and sign off on them. If you don't sign off on them, you cannot proceed with the application. So it's something you need to do. All right, save and continue. Now we agree that they can run e-verify on us. Okay, that took a while. Jane wants to work 30 hours a week. She is available all week. If you could only, let's say, work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you would click I'm available only a few days a week. And then they give you the shifts that are available. But Jane is pretty flexible. She can start later this month. So let's say May 15th of this year. And she is not working right now, so really less than 2 weeks of notice, because actually she does not have to give notice at all. So save and continue. Now let's give them our address. 711 Goodwood Boulevard, which is the address of our career center at the library. in Baton Rouge, LA. And our zip code 70806. And Jane's email is janeqpublic1976@gmail.com. And the phone number, we give them our phone number here, 231-3733. And she does not want to get text messages. Save and continue. Yes, Jane is legally able to work in the US. If you were born here, you're automatically allowed to work in the US, or if you have a green card or are a naturalized citizen or have any other kind of work visa, you want to check yes. Would you like to add employment history to your application? So here you have the choice to say, no, I don't want to add employment history. Normally, if you have one, we would always recommend that you click yes. You want to add some kind of employment history, especially if you have relevant employment history. If you have none, that can be a red flag for an employer. So Jane has actually worked for the competition before. She has worked for Subway, and the job title, I believe they're sandwich artists at Subway. So that was her job title. Supervisor. Now, you see these fields do not have an asterisk, so you don't have to fill them in, but she can. Her supervisor was John Smith. And the phone number, we're just making up a phone number now because, of course, none of these names and people are real. City was Baton Rouge. LA, and 70806 as well. She started there last fall. So in September, let's say September 4th of 2023, and the end date was earlier this year, April 10th, 2024. Please list your responsibilities. Make sandwiches according to customers' wishes. Work the cash register. Keep store clean and sanitary. That's what Jane did. Reason for leaving, her location closed. Maybe contact previous employer. Yes, definitely. If you had more work history, you could now add this here and it would open up the same again, and you would then enter all this information for a previous job. Jane only has this one job, so we do save and continue. She is 18 years and older. She does not have friends or family members working at Jimmy John's, and she has never worked there. Now, it says, please tell us why you feel you're a good fit for this position. And this is a required field. It has this blue asterisk. So Jane will say, I already have experience working in a sandwich store. I like working with the public and providing good customer service. I really like Jimmy John's products. Well, let's say sandwiches, since that's what they make. So sandwiches. Because that's important, right? If you like the product, then you will be more enthusiastic selling them as well. Jane has never been convicted of a crime, so she will say no. And now she needs to enter a social security number. Since Jane is completely fictitious, we will just enter 000000000. Save and continue. Of course, you will put in your real social security number. All right, that's it. You're applying to the following position: team member at this Baton Rouge store. If this is correct, submit. So we will hit submit. Application sent. That's it. It was quick and easy. So now you just wait and check your email or your text messages for messages from Jimmy Johns. Thank you for watching today. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.